Hello everyone, this is Lady Phoenix, and we're playing Strange Antiquities. Game just came out on Steam yesterday, and we're just gonna jump right in through. I played Strange Horticulture, and it looks like it saved my information from the demo. Interesting. But we're gonna start from scratch. Yes. But yes, I played Strange Horticulture, and I loved it. And then I played the demo for this one, just to see if it was similar, and I loved it. So we're doing this one too, and we're going right into it. Alright. As a thaumaturge's apprentice, I hope I'm saying that word right, there's a lot to learn. Every object must be treated with care, and it is important to identify the harmful from the harmless, the potent from the mild. It was only supposed to be a temporary arrangement when Eli left the shop Strange Antiquities in my hands. None of us knew that by the time the pendulum was already swinging with a terrible certainty that could not be stopped. The ravens were an omen, a circling unkindness of black wings and cheerless cries that seemed even then to signal the start of a rising dread. Loading. Day 1, Thursday. Alright, first, sound. You're a little loud in my ear. So we'll match with the music. Alright, pet the kitty. Ooh, a blue and yellow eye. Good boy. Alright, Eli White. I've been called away to assist in an urgent matter in Ravenglass and must leave at once. I'm leaving the shop in your care with some reluctance, I might add. Make use of my reference materials. Here, take this. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. If in doubt, study it carefully. And remember that there are some powerful artifacts here. Under no circumstances should you seek entry to any locked doors, cupboards, or drawers. In fact, safest not to touch anything at all. I should be back in a few days. Oh, I'm opening stuff. Don't you worry. Use arrow keys to navigate. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, you are coming with me down here. Plant. Oh. We have some weights and a scale. That's gonna be... Every time you move, the necklaces move. I love it. Oh, locked. I want in. Let me in. I want in. I'm getting in there. You will not stop me. Sorry, kitty. Congratulations. Today is the day you meet the great Thomas Pope. That's me. I'm a man of two loves, fresh mountain air and a little white dog called Hamish. But I reserve some room for laughter among friends in shops with cats in them. Thank you. If you would be so kind, I'm looking for a replacement for my hunter's boon. Use right-click on items to inspect them. Hunter's boon. Well, first let's find out what a hunter's boon is. Hunter's boon. A hunter's boon is a primitive item. They grant the power of the predator, enhancing perception and agility. They are made from trophies taken from slain beasts, with those from the deadliest predators being the most prized. They are simple items without embellishment. Alright, like a tooth. Brown, yellowy white color, sense of touch, smooth but with hard ridges, and smooth. Any scent gives me a sensation of power. That seems the most likely. not feeling powerful with that one. Yep, we're gonna... Identified. This is a tiger's tooth, the trophy from a predator. On closer inspection, it gives a sensation of power. Excellent. New pages. You can add labels to items while inspecting them using right-click. Yes, but I have auto identification on, so I don't have to type shit. But if you discover stuff in between, you can still add. I'm sorry. The nights are drawing in again. Dark shadows hide dark deeds, or so my father always used to say. Seems like the shadows have grown darker since he passed 2 winters gone. A creeping dark has set up in my house. I'm told a shadow hold will draw it out. You want to draw out the shadows? What? Mr. Spider, what are you doing here? What the? Are you not a real clock? Ooh. Okay then. Alright. Shadows hold. A shadow catcher design. A shadow hold, or Ossic vessel, is a container of any kind, sometimes a jar or a bottle, or some sort of box. It can be used to contain an Ossic spirit, the manifestation known as creeping dark, pulling it from the shadows like poison from a wound. They are decorated with an elaborate design called a shadow catcher. Alright, 4 points. Jar, bottle, or box. Probably that. It's got the 4 points. My heart feels lighter. Raised detailing. Okay. I'm gonna say you're it because you've got the exact symbol on you. What? Okay. I should think things more carefully. Fine. Oh, this one. It's this one. That's right, bottle. I just said bottle. I love how I pay attention to my own descriptions. The item is a container of some kind. Yeah, keywords. The design on the bottle is the same as the sketch. New pages. Yeah, if adding labels by hand isn't your thing. Yeah, I prefer not to. So thank you. David Schaefer! Hey, I remember you from the last guy. What's with all these ravens flying around Undermere today? Can't remember ever seeing anything like it. Not a good day to be the sort who believes in dark omens. A letter for you. Thanks, David. Bye. I appreciate it. We discovered some papers in a hidden desk drawer in the boatyard last night. Mr. Jones almost threw them in the fire pit, but I asked to take a look at them first. That man does like to burn things. They look old. Maybe there's something of much use here, but I thought of you when I came across an entry on the shin. Charlie Weathers. Ooh. Hidden in a desk drawer in the boatyard. Okay. Can I put it there? I can. Ooh, why are you here, Mr. Mask? Ooh, I'm missing a tile. 2 tiles. 3 tiles. 1, 2, 4 tiles. 4 tiles. 1 on each side. Okay, that's going to be relevant. Ooh. Onthomic fields. All thaumic fields produce a field of sorts. Although invisible to the naked eye, they can be observed by placing an object over a thermic lens. Is that what this is? Oh! You can use shift to bring up a magnifying glass. Oh, things are going to be teeny tiny, huh? A diurnic field pattern. These fields are not fully understood despite attempts to study them over the years. That's just great. Reminder, I've stored a couple of items in the cellar of the wine merchant next door. Ooh, so I need to go to the yard and... yard and wine cellar. Is there a pattern? Bump, 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 bump. There is a pattern. Okay, so you're between this one and this one. So you go there. Excellent. Oh! Explore. Excellent. Oh, we have our map. What are you? Oh! What? Okay. I'm gonna need some weighted items there. You guys can chill out there. Alright, boatyard. Let's head to the boatyard before our next person. Boatyard number 8. Right here. Haha! Thursday, the boatyard. The yard has seen better days. A mess of broken and rotten timbers cover most of the outdoor space that isn't taken up by upturned boats, slowly being claimed by the weeds. In the middle of all this, a man looks up from repairing a small rowing boat. You must be from strange antiquities, he says with a smile. He takes me into the dilapidated office where 2 metal buckets collected drips of brown water and a thin window pane rattles with every footstep. He pulls a sheaf of browned papers out of a desk drawer and places them gently in my hands. Ooh. Thank you, kind sir. Apparently, as an afterthought, and somewhat reluctantly, the man gives me something else as I'm leaving. I have no use for it, he says. Don't even know what it's for. Ooh. A new item. Why, thank you, sir. I will place you here. Can I go exploring again? To the wine merchant next door. Ah, I don't have a time limit. Strange Antiquities. We're number 29, right here. And Strange Horticulture is up here. Let's go visit my old friend. Alright, wine cellar next door. Aha! The proprietor, a Mrs. Cranmore, begrudgingly grants me access to the cellar when I explain that I'm from Strange Antiquities next door. Yes, well, take the lot of them out of here, would ya? Can't say no to Eli after all he's done for me, but I don't like the thought of those unnatural things in my cellar. Ooh, 3 of them. Holy Toledo. Alright. Oh, we're gonna have to do some, like, reorganizing, aren't we? Alright, we're gonna move that here for now. We're gonna move Hunter's Boon over here because you've been identified. I'll bring a shadow hold over here. Bring you guys closer in so I remember that you're here. Alright, cool. Maybe add you guys to the mix. Okay. Everything's visible. Now we can move on. Stanley Hume. I want an Ossic ring. Ossic. That's a pleasing word to hold on the tongue. Okay, Mr. Snake Man. An Ossic ring. Let's get the map away for now. Ossic ring. Corchin the Serpent Goddess. These somewhat macabre objects were originally made as offerings to the goddess Fortune, but the practice fell out of favor as belief waned. They are hard to come across now, but they are occasionally sought out for their ability to keep vermin at bay. Some say that they can hear Fortune's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to their ear. Alright, Twisted Serpent Ring. Is that it? Okay. It's gonna be a twisted ring, and it's gonna sound hissy. What about you? Scent and sound. Well, you aren't hissing. Nope, you aren't hissing either. Huh. Oh, the eye follows me. Ooh, that's interesting. I have nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. I don't like how this makes me feel. Oh, that's not good. I was expecting it to smell worse than it does. Well, that's definitely not it. Where, oh where is my ring? What the? What are you? Okay. What am I missing? Looking for something macabre, so maybe something a bit grisly that makes me think of death. Thanks. The hand. What about that? Not the plant. Has an energy about it. Some say you can hear Fortune's unearthly hiss when they hold an Ossic ring up to their ear. Yeah, well... Every sound has become both louder and clearer. I don't think that's it. Oh, a soft sound like a serpent's whisper emanates from within. So it didn't need to be the twisty, it just needed to be a circle. Some evil quality to it. I do not like to hold it. Yeah. Made of bones, this item satisfies the description of macabre. Closer inspection confirms that a hissing noise can be indeed heard. Wonderful. You can go over there. Edmund Bishop. The behavior of these ravens is disturbing to say the least. As a rule, they only come together to feed. Ravens are omnivores, carrion eaters mostly, but they'll take anything they can get their talons into. And they'll kill if necessary. I didn't plan on dropping in today, but there's something happening out there, and I'd like to know what. A voice of Cernunnos might help put me at ease, or it might do the opposite. Voice of Cernunnos. Cernunnos wearing his torque. The name Voice of Cernunnos is used to refer to any bronze torque that has certain imbued properties. With skills, such an item can be used to read the patterns of nature that are otherwise hidden to us. Cernunnos is a pagan god of the forest of nature, typically depicted as a man with the antlers of a stag and often wearing or holding a torque. Probably this, right? An even texture. Bronze. It is bronze. Yeah. It's made out of bronze, similar looking to the neck around Cernunnos. End of day. Excellent, sir. And we're going to change places. Ooh, there's an index. Wonderful. There's more space over here. What the? Ooh, we're gonna have a lot of items. All right. Oh, the cat. Devourer of souls, Jupiter. Hey, kitty, kitty, kitty. Yes. Jupiter is the thaumaturge's cat, or more accurately, Eli is Jupiter's thaumaturge. Jupiter found strange antiquities, perhaps drawn to the curiosities within, and made it his home. Eli was more than happy to accommodate him, but he learned early on that Jupiter was his own master. His business is his own, but it largely consists of regular naps, terrorizing rodents, and midnight explorations of Undermere and beyond. What he does on his excursions is a mystery, but he seems to be well known among the town's residents. Hehe. Awesome. Oh, we have an archive. Excellent. Alright, anything else I can do? I don't think so. Yeah. I didn't think that was gonna work, but you know, had to try. I can move the candles? Why can I move the candles? Oh, that crescent moon's gonna come in handy, isn't it? Alright. End of day. End of day 1. The black mare thundered through the icy rain, shining wet in the silver moonlight. Her cloaked rider was exhausted, cold, and soaked to the bone. He knew he would not survive the night if he did not reach Backbarrow. Ooh. Ooh. Cuffs. An escaped prisoner ran northwest. He hid me in the first building he came to. First building northwest. Alright, where's the old jail? 10. First building northwest would be that one. Okay. Yeah. The dilapidated warehouse is dark and imposing, and the struggling flame of my lantern does little to pierce its depths. I slowly search through its contents with a sense of despair, wondering if I'm even in the right place at all, when suddenly and unexpectedly I uncover something of value. More relieved than elated, I take the trinket back to the shop for further study and a warm drink. Ooh. Dark. We'll stick you there. Hi, Jupiter. Yes. Okay, we can put the map away for now. All authentic objects produce a field of sorts. Okay, that will probably come in handy later. Alright, first order of business. Sorry. Verona Green! Oh, well that's just perfect. Undermere fizzing with fear over these ravens, and the thaumaturge has left his apprentice in charge. Sorry, my dear, that was rude. Pay no attention to me. I'm an old lady who got out of the wrong side of bed. No worries. These ravens have got under my skin is all. Please do let Eli know that I was looking for him next time you see him, and pass on my thanks for letting me borrow his copy of Hermetic Symbology. I know why you needed that. So this is all happening at the same time, I'm guessing. Ooh. Dunk. Dunk. Cool. Ding! Sorry, Jupiter. Tess Sherwood. I feel paralyzed. I have no job, no partner, no friends, no prospects. I heard a horn shackle might be the answer. Horn shackle. Alright. Well, let's see. Ooh, an example of an elaborate horn shackle. Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. In use, the horns are rubbed between one's fingers, causing them to become worn smooth over the years. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. Alright, smooth. A cheap metal of some kind, probably pewter. Hard and somewhat rough. It would be smooth to the touch. Made out of clay. It's textured. Come on. What about you? It's rough and pitted. No, I want something smooth. Somewhat painful. Nope. Raised detailing. Hard and cool. Blood. Polished. That would be smooth. I'm overcome by a warm, loving emotion. Ooh, maybe. Did say totems. Nope. It's rough and pitted. No. Polished, warm. I have nothing to remark. Really? Nothing to remark? Cool and smooth. It's an elaborate one. They can be worn as pendants, but are more commonly totems of some kind. Oh, that's my sanity meter. Okay, well, let's try that one. Nope. There it goes. I'm up here. Okay. Rough and gnarled. No, I need something smooth. Cool and smooth. Graves, symbols. Okay, we're getting somewhere. A sense of crackling energy flickers in the depth of my mind. Alright. Nope. Woo! One wrong move and I'm gone. I'm looking for an item that has horns. Well, thank you. Oh, I have a strong sense of being watched. Smooth. It's smooth. It's got horns. I think it might be this one. Well, let's find out today. Nope. First time finding out what happens. The fear's taken root. I must break the hold it has over me. Alright, let's find out what happens when this goes on. Roll for initiative. Ooh, click a segment of the seal and bink the dice to break it. Bank? Alright. Click a die to lock and unlock it. But do I want a moon? I don't want a moon. Uh-oh. Oh. Okay, brought it back. I need stars. Oh, the suns. Well, those didn't look like them, but I guess the sun is a star. Alright. Yep, I feel paralyzed. It's the only other thing with horns. You want something with horns. What is this? Sense of foreboding. Yeah. Alright, it's gotta be one of these, right? It's textured, not smooth, but it's clay. Nope. I'm running out of horns. I'm running out of horns. It's not that one. It's not that one. You want the goat? Why is it the goat? The item has horns, yeah. Closer inspect reveals that the horns have been worn smooth. What? This part feels smooth. So not the whole thing, just the horns. You all suck. Help me calm down, Jupiter. It's all alright. It's all okay. Hey, David. What do you got for me? At least the weather's looking a little better out there today. Where are we going? Good day. You might be interested to hear that my plow overturned a strange-looking object yesterday. Come to the farm and it's yours, for the right price, of course. John Royston. Alright, to the farm. Explore! To the farm! Greywick Farm. Bonk! The scent of damp hay lingers in the air as crows pick the muddy ground between weathered stone barns. The farmer lifts his gaze briefly, offering little more than a nod before turning back to his work. I don't think I'll find anything useful for him. No! I need to go. How many farms are there? Hospital, Heathwood, House, Yard, Stockside, Museum, Keystone, Town Hall, The Pit, Mossy Wood, Tower, Foliage, Royston Farm. Oh my gosh. Number 30, down here. There's 2 farms. John grins as I struggle to hide my obvious interest in the item he shows me. Any hope that he might not be fully aware of its value quickly evaporates, and after a lengthy negotiation, I reluctantly hand over the amount he originally asked for. Ooh. Interesting. Alright. Julia Braddock. Ah, Jupiter, we meet again. Our paths crossed late last night on Princess Street. We shared a moment before he slunk off into the dark, on important business, no doubt. I wonder if you can help me. I'm visiting my grandmother later, and I wanted to bring her something. She lives all alone on the edge of town, out on Clanbrook Road, and I don't always manage to get out there as often as I'd like. I thought maybe a moon heart would bring her some comfort. A moon heart. There's an index in the back that may be useful to you. Especially since there's no moon heart in the contents. Alright. Moon heart. A Selenic totem. Oh, it's got... Yes, it's got links. A Selenic totem. These carved totems, more commonly known as moon hearts, can be imbued with a sentiment or feeling, such as love or joy, and then held tightly to recall the same feeling. They sometimes feature crescent shapes associated with both the Selenic and Noctic disciplines. Indeed, the form of the item itself will often have a connection to either the moon or the night. Alright, feeling of love or joy with crescent shapes. I have nothing to remark. I have nothing to remark. Of course you don't. I have nothing to remark. Symbols of the moon. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling, like my hands belong to somebody else. Ooh. Interesting. I have nothing to remark. It's supposed to be love and joy, right? back to Selenic Totem. Noctic. Joy and love both go back to the Selenic Totem. Yeah, thanks. Okay. Okay, let's read this carefully. A carved totem. Okay, so not a necklace, a carved totem. Okay, it's gotta be carved. I am overcome by a warm, loving emotion. Yeah, I guess if I read things more carefully the first time. It's a carved totem. Owl is associated with night. It bears a concealed crescent shape. The eyebrows. Using the closer inspection tool tells me imparts a feeling of joy. Yeah. Cool. Stick you right there for now. Where are those lovely pages going? Oh. Oh, no. Oh, I'm gonna need to know these, because those are on... Where'd it go? That. Wisdom. Okay, so this is for wisdom. I have nothing to remark, but it's got wisdom on it. Any other double triangle? Yeah, protection. Protection and wisdom. Oh. It's the circle with the double line. It's... oh. Triangle down. Oh, cold. And heat. Okay, so that's hot and cold. Hot and cold. This is wisdom. And then this is protection. There we go. When I'm looking for those later, that'll be useful. On this one. Two C's curved in on each other. I think I saw that over here somewhere. Didn't I? Insanity. Insanity. Crackling energy. Yeah, that'll do it. With a double triangle on top of each other. And protection. Insanity with protection. Interesting. Ooh. Okay, cool. We'll close you for now. Excuse me. Daisy Winters, a friend of mine, a former friend, I should say, has been stealing jewelry from me. Oh no. 3 necklaces have gone missing over the past few weeks, including one that was a gift from my late grandmother. Oh, I know where this is going. Do you have a suitable pendant that I could leave lying out for her to find that will teach her a lesson and make sure it never happens again? Need to make a choice here. A binding seed or a Zaya? Okay, well, let's see what each one does first. The binding seed. The Yew Labyrinth at Castle Morrigan, a larger-than-life binding seed. These items are made of 2 distinct materials representing the Mentic and the Wixic, the mind and the body. The winding path of the mind is described by the spiral encompassing the body of the seed. A binding seed is a form of punishment that amplifies feelings of guilt and shame. Okay, guilt and shame isn't a bad thing. Worn about the neck to place them closer to the heart, these innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear or paranoia that can be difficult to remove. Zayas are made of any single material except wood or clay. They typically have no symbol or other writings upon their surface. Okay, well, let's identify a Zaya, but we're going to give her the binding seed so she feels guilt. Okay, not wood or clay. Pendant that doesn't have any symbols on it. Yeah, fear, that would do it. Bronze, iron. I have a feeling this is the zeal. Because I'm the one doing it. I so spelled that wrong. Z-E-A-H. I had a feeling. Zaya. Alright, let's go back to binding seed. We'll give her the binding seed. Mind and body. So it's gonna have sleep vessel. No. Okay. 2 distinct materials with mind and body. Mentic of the mind. Or deception, fear, protection, strength, truth. Maybe truth will be on it. With the fish swimming up. Okay. Stone. It's gotta be a pendant, so a necklace. Silver. Oh, 2 distinct materials. 2 distinct materials. Stone and a dark wood. You, perhaps. I don't like how this makes me feel. I bet you this is it. I bet you that's it. 2 distinct materials, yes, with the winding path. Yeah, it winds around. Yep. Binding seed. 2 materials, wood and stone. Features a spiral surrounding the seed. Excellent. Burrows. They found a man just now in that house where all them ravens were. I wish I hadn't seen, but I did. He was sheet white, but it was his eyes that are going to give me nightmares. All black they were. It was like he weren't there anymore. I don't need to wait around for another sign. I'm taking my family to Sedberg, and I'll be taking a Libula to see us safely through. Libula, huh? Okay. Libulae are purported to offer reassurance in times of upheaval and change, but they are not held in high regard by most scholars of the occult. That being said, an imbuement of wisdom shows that a Libula is not merely decorative. There's power in symbology, as the old Thermage knew. Wisdom! Wisdom! Yeah, it bears a symbol of wisdom. And it let's see, did it overwrite what I did? Oh, it did overwrite what I put on it, but it kept the color. Okay, well now I can change the color. Excellent. Okay, so overwrit the writing, which is good. Awesome. All right. Anything else that I can explore? Wasn't there like an extra drawer up here or something? I need more tile pieces. Ooh, I can change the phases of the moon? Oh. Oh, you okay, buddy? Oh, something's stuck. Okay, okay, okay. There's something else I gotta do. Something goes in there. I have a feeling I don't have it yet. But, you know. Interesting. Alright, we'll leave you like that for now. End day. A deep pain radiated down the side of the rider's head, where he had sliced himself with a diverging hook, and his thoughts were scattered and torn. He could not see out of his left eye. Are we unwrapping this time? Oh. What is that? Okay, where are you on here? I need to find this section on here somewhere. Huh? Bump? Bump? No. Close. This one's interesting. Maybe I'm wrong? Don't. Oh, it's this way. Don't. Don't. So, okay. So it's the part that goes down. Yeah, it's this one. So then it would be that one. Okay. No. There. It would be there. Yeah! There is a narrow gap between the two houses, and I spy a small wooden chest wedged firmly inside. Slowly I manage to work it loose, and when it finally comes free, it shoots out onto the hard ground and snaps open, revealing its long-hidden treasures. Ooh. Excellent. Alright, I think I might keep necklaces on this side and totems on this side. Just to kind of help. Bonk. 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 I might have to switch that later, but for now, that's what we're going with. Francesca Robertson. Ooh, morning. Sorry, I'm a little distracted. I'm Francesca Robertson, a doctor of sorts. I assume you heard about Mr. Hungerford. Seems to be the talk of the town already. I'm used to dealing with maladies of an occult nature, but black eyes are certainly unusual. I've heard of something like this before, but I don't see how it could be the same thing. Either way, I'm hopeful and Evocant will have some effects. Evocant. Well, let's put the map away. We're done with you for now. Oh. These stone items weigh the same as a man's heart, according to the popular myth. The truth is a little less dramatic, but the weight of these items is nevertheless important and should not stray more than a hair from precisely a pound. That's what the scale is for. They're placed on the chests of those in a coma to draw them out. Alright, made of stone, weighs a pound. Gotcha. 1 pound. Alright. Get on the scale. Nope, you're lighter than a pound. You know what, why don't you just come over here? Thank you. No. On the scale. It's heavier than a pound. Oh! You are exactly 1 pound. And hard and cool. Made of stone. Perfect. Beautiful. Oh, I can only slide it. Mr. Plant, I'm going to stick you up there for now. I'm going to stick it there. Alright, I can see you. Okay. Temperance Parker. I had a quiet chat with Edmund Bishop and the Guilty Ram last night. He's always got an interesting story to tell, but last night he was different. I can tell he's worried, which has got me worried too. I know it's not much, but I'd like a shield charm all the same. Shield charm, shield charm, shield charm. Alright. Shield charm. Generic charms of protection have little to offer the skilled thaumaturge, but have some small effect. And a Shattuck spirit or a wandering shroud will not abide them, for example. Such charms make use of the art of symbology, an ancient and some would say primitive component of thaumaturgy. They can be made from a variety of materials, though rarely precious metals. Alright. Symbol of protection. I have something. Sanity and protection. This one. Yep. Symbol of protection. There we go. Now where are those extra papers going? Wicca, yeah. There's my archive. Okay, so it's just those. That's it. Ooh. Our list is growing. Hugh Langston, there's something I wanted to show you. I didn't like the look of it, so I left it where I found it. What if it's cursed? It was hanging behind an old shed, all overgrown with ivy. Let me draw a quick map for you. There. Sit there for a moment. I'll bring you out. Okay. Give me little trees with a little fork in the road. Is that supposed to be a church? Is there a church on here somewhere? Undermere Church is 28. Right here. Oh, okay, okay. So if we use that street as that. Like this? Yeah, okay, this way, this way. Ferryman's Way, Mill Lane. This building, the water. So right there. Okay. The shed is actually a wooden summer house that looks out over the pond, but it's clear that it hasn't been used in some time. Thick brambles claw their way up and over one side of the structure, and ivy covers the rest in a mottled green cloak. I find what I'm looking for to the rear. Parts of the ivy have been torn away recently, revealing an amulet hanging from a rusted nail. Something else catches my eye as I reach for it, and I notice that there is another pendant hanging next to it, almost completely hidden by the ivy. Ooh, 2-for-1 special. 2-for-1 special. All right. You've been identified. So we'll move you off to the side. It's getting a little crowded here. Rona's back. Eli's picked a bad time to leave Undermere. I've come from the Hungerford house where I've been helping Dr. Robertson and looking for any clues about what happened there. There wasn't much to go on. I did find a shattered Ossic vessel, but whatever did this was no creeping dark. There was a strange black stain on the flagstone floor that I didn't like the look of. And the ravens, very unusual, but at least they seem to have dispersed. I don't know what to make of it. I'm going to take a trip to Gleaston Castle to see if Edmund Bishop can shed any light on their behavior. Gleaston Castle? But first, I would like a Vessager, whatever this is. We don't want it spreading. Alright. Let's put the cap away. That's been completed. Vessager. A Vessager can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Among other oddities, flames burn pale blue in their presence. Okay, so symbol for disease. Arsenic. Earth, air, fire, ashes, oil, soap. Urine, okay. Poison, deception, death. Those are possibilities. Alright. Maybe poison? Gold, turquoise, lots of gemstones, stone and gold. Maybe hot and cold. This is interesting. Vessager can be used to prevent the spread of disease and pestilence. Just needs to read right back to Vessager. Prevent the spread of disease and... Okay, so then do I need... like health? Life and protection? Protection of life. Is there something with the infinity symbol? I do not see the infinity symbol. Insanity and protection. Maybe that would be it. Doesn't say pendant or not. Soap. Planetary, mundane. Seasons, weather. Rebirth, blessing. Maybe a blessing. Moon with the teardrops. I don't see that either. Alright, well this... insanity and protection, maybe? Nope. I'm gonna take a hint on this one. I'm going to need a flame. Oh, You once... That's why I have... Turns things blue next to fire. Ah! Oh my god, that's so cool. There's your Vessager. Flames were improved. That is cool. That is cool. Good luck, milady. That was cool. Explore anytime. Let's go to strange horticulture. This curious plant shop on the edge of town is a quiet haven away from the bustle of the center. Ordinarily, I'd be delighted to while away some time there, but I have important work to do. No, I don't. Day's over. Oh, and yet, an hour later, I find myself leaving the shop with a potted palliance and a weight off my shoulders. I've been chatting with the proprietor about the similarities and differences between our two disciplines, with a gently purring hellbore curled up in my lap. Hey! I got the plant! Oh, I'm glad I went. 10, 15, 16, 17 days. Alright, so if I break it up, 5, 10, 15, yeah. I can do, we'll see if I do 5 or 6 for a stream. Let's see how that goes. 2 days earlier, the writer and his fellow adventurer were deep underground, exploring the tunnels below the Kirkhead Tower, when they made a discovery. Their elation at their find would soon turn to horror. Tunnels below Kirkhead Tower. Key? After a disagreement between two houses, I was buried behind the lock and key. Okay. Disagreement. Is there a lock and key reference? Keystone Manor. Lock House. Let's try Lock House 7. After a disagreement between two, I was buried behind the lock and key. Yeah, 7 is Lock House. Ooh, but I was buried behind lock and key. Well, let's try Lock House itself. Ivy strangles the iron gate, creaking loudly as it opens. Behind dust-cloaked windows, somebody watches me approach the old house. I tap the brass door, knocker, waiting for an answer that never comes. Okay, I like how I can go right back in. This was a mistake. Oh! It's worth it, it's worth it. This doesn't seem right, there's nothing here. I'll do one more explore. Where's Keystone Manor? Oh, they're right next to each other. So it's back here between lock and key. There it is. A large flat slab of granite marks the otherwise empty field. It bears an inscription. On this spot in the year 1813, Arthur Key did shoot and kill the beloved horse of Wellington Lock. Buried at the foot of the slab, I find an unlocked chest containing a handful of legal documents, as well as a pistol and another item that catches my attention. Ooh. Intriguing. Now we can go. Oh wait, did I pet you? I'm sorry, Jupiter. Eli White. Well, the shop is still standing. That's something. Say what you will about Undermere, but this town is never quiet for long. I leave for a few days and suddenly everyone's talking about ravens and curses. Yeah. Don't go nowhere. Going to need to find Verona to get up to speed on what's going on. Yeah, she was looking for you. At least I didn't come away from Ravenglass empty-handed. I can always rely on Quiet Susan to unearth an interesting trinket or two. Oh, that's definitely an interesting trinket. Quite large. Oh, it's not moving at all now. Huh, I had it in a unique position. There. Okay, I'm gonna leave it there, because that means something. Sorry, Jupiter. Edith Moore, I am not a good person. Hey, you're wearing my necklace! Pushing away the only people I care about. Help me do better. Please. I have to change, but I don't know how. What do you have that can help me banish my inner demons and make the changes stick this time? Ooh. Banish inner demons. Change. Libuli are purported to offer reassurance in times of they are not held. Imbuement of wisdom shows that a libula is not merely decorative. I could give you a libula. Horn shackles are used to bring about change in one's life, bestowing the ability to overcome personal demons. I think that's what you need. Yeah, horn shackle. The Evocant didn't snap Mr. Hungerford out of it, unfortunately. It's strange. At times he appears almost awake, but he is deep in some kind of trance and I can't get anything out of him. He seems to be searching for something. I'm beginning to suspect this is beyond my skill set, but I'm not willing to give up so easily. I know it's a bad idea, but I'm going to need a sleep vessel to get me through this week. Sleep vessel. Did I already find one of those? I did not. The 6 points of a sleep vessel are said to represent the six thamic disciplines. Selenic, Draedic, Nocturnic, Darenic, Wixic, and Mentic. They help people to stay awake beyond any natural limits by storing their fatigue. Over time and repeated use, they become more and more difficult to handle, as though the undreamed nightmares within are beginning to seep out. Alright, 6 points. Makes you feel tired. Sanity and protection. I have nothing to remark. You have 6 points. It has an energy about it. Iron, gray metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. Probably not something so creepy. Do I have anything else with 6 points? I don't think so. You have 6. Nope. 6 points of sleep vessel. Sleep is a sleep vessel. And still a sense of fear and paranoia, so that is definitely. Two, 3, 4, 5. There's only 5 points on that. Oh, you've got a moon crescent on your head. I don't have anything else with 6 points. Take your hint. I know I'm looking for a 6-pointed item. Thank you very much. You're not. It shouldn't be that. But it is. Those are the darkness inside. So you're a sleep vessel and not a Zaya. Oh. Oh no. Means my Zaya is still here. Warn about the neck to place them closer to the heart. These innocent-looking items instill a sense of fear and paranoia. They're made of any material except wood or clay. Innocent-looking items. Tarnished silver. I have nothing to remark. My heart feels lighter. I doubt that's a Zaya. It's supposed to instill fear. A strong sense of being watched. That would be fear. Bronze. Maybe you're my Zay. You were here during the Zay quest. I'm gonna call you my Zay. Okay. Athea O'Shea. Many years ago I owned a silent breath, but it was already old when I inherited it and its power died soon after. It's about time I replaced it. Silent breath. The white stag, guardian of the forest. Oh, there are those that consider the white heart a prize to be claimed, but there is no glory to be had from killing such a noble guardian of the forest. Silent breath contains a small token taken from a living white stag. While the stag lives, the item will retain its power, allowing the bearer to sense danger before it arrives. Alright, something from... Well, that would just be... Well, it's all made out of clay, so it's not from an animal. Pinkish gemstone, green porcelain. bronze, an orange gemstone. It would have a piece of an animal, wouldn't it? Oh, appears to be a fossilized creature of some sort. I notice a slight out-of-body feeling like my hands belong to somebody else. Interesting. Maybe that's it. Nope. Here we go again. Roll for initiative. Oh, I can only bank one at a time, can I? But I can lock that. Alright, now I need kitty cats. Oh, 2 X's. Bank. Stars can be any matching symbol. Really? I'm about to get Yahtzee here. There we go. Alright. Yeah. You need a silent breath. Yeah, I didn't think so. Sounds are foreboding. Oh, it's clay. Interesting. It's all bronze. You're bronze. You're wood. Orange gemstone and gold. A white hair. Oh! Are you the hair from the stag? You are! The item features a white hair, potential trophy from a white stag. Rufus Shelley. I've always wanted to try a Daedalus link. I have a personal interest in the celestial branch, so I'm not completely new to such things, nor am I ignorant of the risks. And now I have a good reason for it. I need to take care of some roof repairs, and this would seem the safest way to approach it. Daedalus link. A Daedalus link is a powerful object capable of producing a levitation field. The field is extremely fragile, however, so it would be prudent not to take risks. These items are surprisingly light in weight. Their designs vary, but they might point to some facet of flight, a feather, or the wings of a bird or insect, for example. Alright, surprisingly light with levitation. Surprisingly light? Let's try. It can't be that easy. Yeah, I didn't think so. Powerful object capable of 11. Their designs vary, but they might point to some facet of flight. Yeah, surprisingly light. Bird would do it. Bird motif in connection to flight. I'm using my weight scale. It's very light. Thank you, kind sir. Sorry, Jupiter. Edmund Bishop. The Ravens are back, I see. Looks like it's going to be worse this time. After speaking to Verona, I've come to extend an open invitation to visit Gleeston Castle. My family has lived there for generations, and I know there are artifacts that would be of use to you, gathering dust in hidden corners. Do I get to go to Gleeston Castle now? All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. Oh, now I want to go. And run anything you find by me first, of course. Woo! Gleeston Castle! There's something to get you started. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door on the left. There's a small... Wait, you're giving... Oh, it's a map of the actual castle. You... Fartin' tutors. Alright. Grand alleyway. First floor. Master bedroom. Mars in winter, rising in summer. Oh, gosh. Okay, walk past the main staircase. Ground floor, first floor, okay. Walk past the main staircase and turn left. Follow that corridor down to the end and go through the door on the left. There's a small plinth in the corner of that room with an item on it that you are welcome to. I never did like it anyway. Okay. Alright. Yep. Gleeston Castle. The plinth is not hard to spot in the corner of the room next to a small writing desk. Glass jar houses the object mentioned in Edmund's note. As I gather the item and turn to leave, my eye is drawn to a green book on the desk. The author's name is of particular interest. I pick it up and find Edmund on my way out, who encourages me to take it with me. I try to insist on paying for it at least, but he won't entertain the idea. Ah, gemstones. And a new book to add to the collection. Ah. Well, would you looky there. Okay, I want to go to the master bedroom because you told me not to. So can I go? It's right there. Like, right there. I want to go. Nope. All I ask is that you stay out of the South Tower and the master bedroom. So what happens if I go there? Just asking. Okay, how about we save the day, and then I go check out in the morning. Into day 4. At the end of a long passageway, after days spent clearing away dangerous rockfalls, the duo come upon a chamber. In it, they found a small stone tomb, too small to contain human remains. Oh no. All right. I can't flip the card. Oh. Where would this go? It looks like that, but backwards. Does that matter? Huh? What if you are a room, good sir? Like that room. Ha! A portrait of some dead lord eyes me suspiciously as I enter the room and start absent-mindedly opening drawers. The room is cold and austere, and I'm about to leave when I spot a crate under the chest of drawers. This could be something. Oh, the moon goddess. Why, hello, ma'am. Oh, good boy, Jupiter. Not sure about this fog today. It's an eerie atmosphere out there, especially with those damn ravens back again. It's usually fierce black dogs I have to worry about, not the big black birds. Better off inside, I reckon. Thanks, David. The triangle has intrigued me ever since I first heard about it as a young boy. What caused the pine trees to grow like that? Did someone plant them? I know you'll at least have heard of it, but did you know this? I calculated the exact center point, and there's a small clearing there. It can't be a coincidence. What's more, there's a certain energy about it, not entirely welcoming either. I wonder if you might take a look for yourself. Thomas Pope and Hamish. All right. Clearing and trees, huh? Ah, the triangle. Heathwood. Sure enough, as I approach the center of the curious triangular copse, at the Heathwood, at the heart of Heathwood, blah, blah, I come across a clearing, a tree that has been split in two stands in the center. Sunlight breaks through, and I take a deep breath of cleansing pine and earth. Ooh, lightning? Almost immediately, I am struck by a sense of ominous power, and my intuition tells me that there is something unusual here at the heart of the wood. I examine the broken tree and notice some strange markings carved into the trunk. Heart beating faster, I spot something else embedded in the wood. 3 pendants arranged in a triangular shape. Ooh. How very interesting. Oh. No. I meant to pick you up. Ding! Gus Foley. It has been many years since I performed the rite of the red knives, but I can still remember every step. I'd do it one more time before I die if I could only get my hands on an Orford Spire. I tried that place in Arnside and they sent me here. An Orford Spire. During the Rite of the Red Knives, an Orford Spire is fully submerged in goat's blood for 9 days and 9 nights. Ugh. When performed correctly, the rite is said to impart vitality and clarity of thought. Although perhaps not for the goat. Alright, so it's gonna have blood and the symbol of vitality. Symbol of vitality. Okay. Is there a gemstone that represents vitality? Fire and light, heat and life. Stone of containment. Dark stone for dark purposes, a stone of water. Earth and nature, peace and safety. Fourth eye, a stone of sight, body and mind. Fire and fury. Protection and enveloping night. Strength, stone of the night and darkness. There are some who fear it and some who are seduced by it. Onyx. Stone of death and decay. It grows in iron coffin and waterlark corpses. Oh my god. That is... Where'd that stone go? I saw that on something. Was it you? Oh, that's got an onyx on it. Black gemstone, dark, pale yellow. Oh, I bet you I'm gonna have to add more gemstones onto it. I bet you. Pinkish, black, and orange. This one. That's where I saw it. Dark blue-green gemstone. That's a Noctic. Stone of death and decay. It grows in on iron coffins and waterlark corpses. It's a Vivianite. Stone Vivianite. Probably spelled that wrong. Oh, no, not really. Okay, cool. Goat's blood for vitality. Well, iron, gray metal flecked with dark red. It's not rust, it's blood. It has an energy about it. That's probably it. Let's give it a go. Yep. 2 of the points of the item are visible in the sketch. Closer inspection reveals dried blood. Yep. Oh, 2 points. Well, looky there. Welcome back, Eli. I need to go away for a few days again. Of course you do. The Order of the Black Veil will have the information I'm looking for. They seek to understand the world beyond death, drinking an elixir that sinks them into a deep trance. Please don't. If I'm right, they may be able to shed some light on these events. Yeah, strange horticulture will probably have your potion. The only problem is, I burned that bridge long ago. Could you hand me that Guise of Lillian? Won't be the first time I've used one to get around their hatred of me. The Guise of Lillian. Look at that. These items can allow the bearer to pass unrecognized. If used for any length of time, the wielder can begin to lose their sense of self. The remains of bygone creatures have been used in thaumaturgy for centuries, from petrified teeth and bones to trilobites, ammonites, and devil's toenails. Guise of Lillian is one of the items that makes use of this ancient source of power. Yep, you. You have a fossil in you. Yep, ammonite fossil. Out of body feeling. Ooh, new person. Rebecca Rose. Are you blind? Hello. Oh, is that a cat? My eyes may have completely gone now, but it's good to know I still have my cat senses. Do you want the bat? I do hope I'm in the right place. My daughter told me about a shop that specializes in unusual items. My life's joy has always been painting. Without that in my life, I'm afraid I'm at a bit of a loss. I know that I will never see again, but is there anything in your collection that might help me paint again? I feel a little foolish for asking. Excuse me. Seems such a small thing, but to me it means everything. An Aries remnant or a spirit's eye. Well, Aries remnant, the ram. These objects induce a form of synesthesia, where colors and tones, light and shadow, can be felt through touch. They're sometimes used by those who work in low-light conditions such as miners, or those losing their sight. The gemstones in an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape of the constellation that shares its name. 1, 2, 3, 4. The gemstones in an Aries remnant are arranged in the shape. So it should be 4 gemstones. Oh, that one. So this is an Aries remnant. And a spirit's eye. Spirit's eye. There are some who stay away from spirit's eyes, believing them to be a window into the world that should not be seen, and others who deride their fear as nothing more than superstition. It is not clear exactly what they do show, another layer beneath the visible world perhaps, a layer that requires something more than the traditional senses to experience. They draw their power from the opposing symbols inscribed upon them. Opposing symbols? Like insanity and protection? Those would be opposing symbols. Would you, I suspect. What are those symbols? Square with the star in it. Witch's sign? Oh, it's the witch's sign. Silver in the witch's sign? Is that it? The moon? The moon and the witch's sign? those would definitely not be opposites. Moon and witch's sign. Those are opposites. So that might be a spirit's eye. But I don't think I want to give that to you. I think I'd rather give you the Aries Remnant. Hot and cold. Oh, those are opposing. I have nothing to remark. What's the green gemstone? Dark green gemstone. Malachite. The fourth eye, a stone of sight. Yeah. I'm pretty sure you are a spirit's eye. So do I want to give you Aries Remnant or the Spirit's Eye? Where colors and tones, light and shadow can be felt through touch. Yeah. Let's give you the Aries Remnant. Maybe I should have looked up what the purple gemstone was. Calming stone of peace and safety. A dark bluish purple. Is there another purple? Stone of containment. I think it was that. Okay. Doop. Doop. Next! Those ravens have done for 3 more buggers. Oh, this one has been confirmed. Change you to green. Oh, 2 of them. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing. You know what? Sorry. Those ravens have done for 3 more poor buggers. 2 of them up at Calgarth, another fellow are fishermen. People are getting a bit panicky around here. Nothing natural about folk turning up with eyes all black like that. And now this fog too, with the nights drawing in and me working late. I refused to walk down Holbrook Road without so much as a lantern. I had something nice and bright in mind. A sunbond. Okay. A sunbond is small and lightweight, designed to be carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal of some kind, housing a gemstone of light. They carry the warmth and the light of the sun, a brightness that can pierce the darkest gloom. A gemstone of light. Stone of strength, seduction and darkness, fire and fury. Oh, a stone of protection and enveloping night. Maybe. Body and mind, foresight, peace and safety, earth and nature, water, dark purposes. Sunstone, fire and light, heat and life. Yellow or orange, sometimes containing impurities. Dironic amber. Okay. Lightweight. Yellow. An orange gemstone. Polish feels a little warmer than I would expect. Light and warmth, that would do it. Warm, warm. Oh, you're also warm. orange gemstone. Well, they're both orange gemstones. They're both carried discreetly and made of non-precious metal. You're bronze. You're not a precious metal. You're gold. You're a precious metal. So it's probably you. Sunbond. Amber gemstone, sun and light. Bronze, non-precious. Closer and it's strangely warm. Audrey Bell. Bend your ear to the trees. Hold your palm out to the wind. The ravens can feel it. Can you? Something is stirring. I will need a Holgen Grimm in the coming days. Holgen Grimm. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar in various rituals relating to death and the afterlife. Great. The sacrament to ask for his protection, Wolfsong's truth to judge his judgment, path of the warrior to help the dead find their way. Alright, rituals related to death and the afterlife. That's great. The sacrament. Okay, Wolfsong's truth and path of the warrior. Let's see if truth is the fishtail. Path of the warrior. Protection. The fish, the double triangle. I don't see the fish or the double triangle on here. I have nothing to remark. Alright, which stone is the stone of death again? Stone for dark purposes, yep. Let's go to the... Start from the back. Okay. Stone of death and decay, it'd be Noctic. Night and darkness, there's some who fear it, or seduced by it. Iron Fury. Bloodstone for dark purposes. Okay, well, that didn't help too much. Dark is the triangle. Rain, snow, thunder, that's weather. Path of the warrior. Just comes back to that. Okay. These eerie creations are worn by priests of Holgar and Fury. Do I have anything? Sander Heart Chamber. Holgar wielding his twin axes, Wolfsong and Fearbringer. Oh, Wolfsong and Fearbringer are his axes. Okay. They've got a symbol on them. They have the symbol of fear on them. Right there, fear. Oh, I know that ring. There's a vast skull in the catacomb said to be that of the beast, Blencarthra. Holgar's followers believe that when he slew it, he trapped its soul along with its power in an item known as the Wraith's Chamber. Heart chambers are based on this mythical object, but they have morphed over time into a way to keep those Daedalus close to heart after death. He's got a lot of things on him, dude. Stone of Death fills me with a sense of foreboding. That kind of looks like your face, dude. But that looked like your hand. Stone gave it away. The mask is an eerie item that can be worn. The sketch shows a priest wearing the mask with their back to us. Using the index, we can find a sketch of Holgen, to whom the mask bears a striking resemblance, and the gemstone is the Stone of Death. Yep. Okay. I was on the right path. Glorious. Change the color to green because it has been identified. All right. Cool. You're tripping out. There's got to be something to stop that one. And I will find it. Oh, yes, I will. I know that's a symbol of protection now. Okay.
Sorry.
And to day 5. Inside was the reason they had toiled so hard. A small black casket. A very valuable small black casket. They knew enough not to open it, but perhaps too little to fully understand the danger it posed. Stairs. Up the stairs, left, then left again. Second on the right is where I spend each night. Alright, well, I know where that's for. But I am going to call it here. Alright. Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with me. I love this game. It's just like strange horticulture. It's great just trying to deduce, figure out what each thing is, and then the underlying story happening in the background. So excited to keep going. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope to see you again, and I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.